I figured it out on Instant Replay Live. I thought I was gonna die right there, but it did not.
And you don't get to see it, viewers, because I walked out of the room. Joe was playing while I was not in the room.
It was like a minute.
I needed a break to say hey to Rachel, and yeah, of course it happened as soon as I was gone. All right, really?
I gotta do this. I don't want to do this.
So last night we met a guy who is going to start a local podcast, and we might be getting involved with him and doing that. Oh. And he gave us a new expression that we love.
Yes.
And Joe, you were the one who like really highlighted it when he said it, so why don't you go ahead and share?
Oh, man, I feel like I get the wording exactly right. It's
I can get the wording, and then you can take, I guess, the build up. Wait, that doesn't make sense, because then I would be giving the punchline before it's over.
The trouble is, you keep trying to get people to come around and to do things with you, but they always have these excuses.
Okay. And then it was, so he said he was worried about a guy who wanted to get involved on this podcast, but he said he couldn't because it just happened to be his anniversary. And he said that gives him concern because the last time he did a podcast, his co-host's grandmother died like every other week. Yeah. He had a grandmother who died all the time.
Dying, yeah.
So it was, his grandma's always dying, I think was the phrase that we were taking away from it. It was so good. It's such, like, I know so many people that fits for, like always have an excuse that's just like a little too convenient all the time. And I'm pretty pleased with it. So I guess you will get to see Joe do this because he certainly didn't make it through the rest of the level.
Well, they already saw me do it, actually.
The guy's really cool, though. His name's Dakota. We're going to put a link probably to... Oh, well, not probably. Definitely. Maybe. For sure.
Yeah, to the amazing Eddie Murphy song.
Yeah, he did a cover. He tried to break into the music scene a few years back, and he says he kind of didn't make it work, and that's sad. Because I think he deserves attention for his cover of Eddie Murphy's Party All the Time. I hate that song, and he made me love it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really impressed. So I want people to, after watching this video, click on the link in the description or the comments, wherever we put it. Probably comments. And go listen to this guy sing Party All the Time. You will be surprised. You don't have to love it, but you will be surprised. Yeah.
I mean, it's impressive because that song wasn't even in my memory anymore. It really
had you heard it before?
I had heard it before.
Okay, because last night you didn't remember it at all.
Yeah. When I played the Eddie Murphy song, I played it first when he sent me the link.
Gotcha.
And I was like, oh my god, this is totally. I never would have suspected. It sounds more like like Michael Jackson, like.
It's really good.
Well, no, the original version sounds more like Michael Jackson, right?
I'm not sure that Michael Jackson didn't work with Eddie Murphy on the original, setting up, or at least maybe one of his producers or something. There was some kind of crossover there. I just don't remember what it was.
There was the guy in the Eddie Murphy video that had the huge Jerry curl complete. Oh man,
I haven't seen it in forever, so I couldn't.
Come back.
Nice. I think there are some people who still keep them going strong. They're a thing in some person's head, but
on some person's head.
But much like mullets are still favored by a lot of people.
I mean, mullets are great.
Ugh.
They have a lot of utility.
What? Party in the back?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't imagine. You know what? This is terrible, because I'm a terrible person. But whatever, I've already kind of committed to that character.
Sure. Become progressively more evil. And
yes, yeah, that's my path that everyone
Dennis
is watching.
Archetype.
Nice. I can't really take a person seriously who has a mullet.
Oh, you monster!
Like,
what about the side mullet?
Jesus. Let me change that up a little bit, because I can. When I've known them for a long time, it just sets up a really bad first impression for me. Like, what made you choose that?
Style? Like, living a life beyond the norm?
Yeah.
I should get a mullet.
You should. You totally should. I already don't take you seriously.
It's true.
So I don't think it would change anything. I am very judgmental, and then when I say my judgment, out loud, I feel bad about it, but in my head, I didn't before I said it out loud. Like, before I was just like, why are you doing that with your life? That's terrible. But as soon as I say it out loud and realize I have to think about it, then I'm like, maybe I'm the asshole. Maybe what people's physical fashion choices are don't actually matter at all. And they should be judged on the character of their being.
So what do you think about Golden Grills?
Yeah, exactly. We want to talk about Golden Girls instead?
That was a great show.
Thank you for being a friend. Oh my god! Oh my god! That's a great PetSmart story. I can't believe I forgot about it. I actually probably have forgotten 1,000 PetSmart stories, but when I worked at PetSmart, we had, of course, the overhead PA sound system for playing music during the day.
Yeah.
And at one point, for whatever reason, it got stuck on the Golden Girls theme song.
What?
So what it would do is it would play the Golden Girls theme song, then it would play one other song, then it would go back to the Golden Girls theme song, then it would play one other song, then it would play the Golden Girls theme song like 3 times in a row, then it would go back to another song. It was just, you had no idea what the pattern was going to be. But we complained to management, of course. Management's not happy about it either. They put in some kind of maintenance ticket. This went on for over a week. And I worked every day.
Nice.
Losing my mind to the Golden Girls theme song on long hours. I worked a lot of long days when I was there. And it will drive you crazy to the point where I finally was like, management isn't handling this. Management isn't handling this. I'm going to handle this. And I called up corporate, and I yelled at someone at corporate and told them they are driving us insane. This is a twisted human experiment, and it's not okay, and we are going to all quit if they can't do something about it. And within like an hour, they had it fixed.
Oh, man.
And I never got any, I never had any trouble from management, or I think everyone was just so tired of it that they were just like, somebody's got to do it.
Somebody's going to kill somebody.
I sat in the office yelling at someone at corporate, telling them, this has to end. We are going insane. I don't care if there is no music. We can't hear the Golden Girls theme song again.
Well, why was the Golden Girls theme song playing in the first place?
It's just one of those, completely innocuous, no one's going to get mad at the Golden Girls theme song. So it's okay for a public, family-friendly corporate environment, or corporate retail store.
I mean, did you guys have, a playlist, or...
Not that we said. It came from corporate.
Oh, wow. That's really weird.
Yeah. And it would play whatever corporate sent us. And that was on there. There's a song where it's like, they paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Ba-ba-ba. That would play. It would also be Saturday in the park.
Oh.
Must have been the 4th of July.
I haven't heard that song in a while.
And then there's the one that Rachel and I sing still to each other. The song is actually No More I Love Yous, but I would have sworn that they were saying something something I love you. I didn't know what the something something was, so I would just tell her, oh snap, I love you. And that was one of our early relationship memories.
Aww.
And so now we'll still every now and then sing, oh snap, I love you.
That's beautiful.
Back and forth to each other. Does that redeem me, internet? Does that earn me any points back?
You didn't show a cat.
Oh, I have 5 cats.
Yeah.
We haven't named all of the cats on the show.
Have we not really?
We really haven't. We've named Barnabas and Gygax and Drella so far.
Okay.
Will it earn me some internet points if I reveal a 4th cat?
A 4th cat?
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay, go.
We have a cat named Stormy.
Whoa!
Mind blown, am I right?
I feel like this level is just perplexing bit after perplexing bit, and then you realize it's a really simple solution.
Yeah. That's probably a lot of puzzle games.
Ooh.
Stormy was named after the character on C-Lab, named by Rachel's brother. Twofold, actually. Stormy was his favorite character on the show, and he picked her up during a storm from an adoption center. Then he couldn't keep her, and we ended up with her. And for some reason, Rachel likes to say she's my cat, but it's not really true.
Aw, is that your cat?
It's kind of my cat.
Aw. I've actually always had a really hard time liking cats, because a lot of them have the personality of, serve me kind of thing. Like, they're very imperial. I don't know, like, I love dogs. I'm a big dog person because dogs they just want everybody to be happy.
Yeah.
I will say, however, your cats have some of the best temperaments. Even Drella, who is much more standoffish.
Yeah.
She's not like, I don't know, she doesn't have that annoying cat personality, but I think all cats have.
Well, I agree. And maybe we'll reveal the secret name of the Cylon, our 5th cat, next time on Instant Replay Live. Wow, wow. Really kick it.
Yo, plans, free stroke, Sonic Golf.
Sonic Golf.